Welcome to NFL News Blitz on Smart Sports, bringing you all the biggest NFL news stories in 5 minutes or less. Today is Saturday, December 30th, and also our first episode. We plan on bringing you daily NFL updates on all the latest events every morning at 6 a.m. sharp. Firstly, we go to Denver and the Russell Wilson situation. Wilson was officially benched for the last 2 games of the season this week, despite putting up pretty good stat lines in all of those games. Jarrett Stidham will start in his replacement. But the big news coming out of yesterday was that we knew why this is, and actually he knew this would happen for weeks. According to Wilson, he was approached during their Week 10 bye week after a win against the Chiefs and told that if he didn't change his contract, he would be benched for the rest of the year. The clause in question is an injury guarantee. If Wilson fails to pass a physical, likely due to an injury, he would be guaranteed all $37 million of his contract owed in 2025. The Broncos likely want to cut Wilson this offseason, so this guarantee would not fly. Currently, the Patriots lead the odds in acquiring Wilson this offseason, with the Commanders and the Falcons behind. Wilson could be a big free agent this season, and it looks like he'll probably be cut. Moving on, we have a big showdown tonight between the Lions and the Cowboys. This game doesn't actually matter a ton for seeding, but both teams need a win if they want to be in the running for the number 1 seed. Of course, the Lions already clinched the NFC North. They can fight still for the 2nd or 3rd or maybe even the 1st seed in the NFC, get a weaker opponent. The Cowboys, essentially it's either 1st seed, beat the Eagles, or 5th, have a wild card game on the road. So this still does matter. This is a great time for both of these offenses to test their skills, see who's good, see what works. This game will be 8:15 on ESPN, and it should be a great chance to watch these 2 NFC top dogs go at it. Moving on, the injury reports for this week are out, and there are some big ones. Jags quarterback Trevor Lawrence is out with a shoulder injury, so backup CJ Beathard will start this week versus the Panthers. He has not started since he played for the Niners, so this could actually be a close game. Panthers almost beat the Packers this week. This could be a trap game potentially for the Jaguars, and in that contested AFC South, every win will matter. Meanwhile, Raiders-Colts is bound to be an injury bowl. Michael Pittman's questionable with a concussion and shoulder. Josh Jacobs is doubtful for the Raiders. They officially declared him doubtful with a thigh, meaning quite possibly White will get the start again. So if you're in fantasy, you may want to put him in. He's been pretty good these last couple weeks. Michael Mayer is also out this week. Additionally, for the Colts, Zach Moss with a forearm is out. Jonathan Taylor will be the clear-cut RB1 for these Colts this week. Meanwhile, in Arizona, Hollywood Brown was placed on season-ending IR yesterday, ending his run. However, Kyler Murray was back in practice this week, so that's good. He's been out. He's been sick for a while, so having him back, pretty good for you guys. Meanwhile, in the Chargers-Broncos game, it's going to be a tough one. Of course, Jarrett Stidham starting for the Broncos, but Courtland Sutton's also out. However, the Chargers are missing both Josh Palmer and Keenan Allen. So not that many wide receivers in that game. Could see a lot of running in this matchup. Additionally, Dolphins wide receiver Jalen Waddle is out for their game this week. That is a critical blow. However, Tyreek Hill could easily fill that with a big game, but we'll have to see. Meanwhile, if we look at the QBs this week, we will see that they are approaching their record. 58 backup QBs have started games this year, nearing the record from 2022. And 2 more, Jacoby Brissett and CJ Beathard will make their starts this week. 13 QBs will start this week who were backups this season, which is nearly half of the league. This is getting ridiculous. Anyway, that's all for today. Enjoy these last 2 days of the new year. Make the most of them. If you made it all the way to the end, please consider subscribing. And as always, have a great rest of your day.